Northern Minnesota winter 1883. Snow's been coming down steady since first light, the heaviest I've seen in years, like it's setting out to bury the whole damn ridge. Ain't the gentle kind neither. This snow's got bite. I ain't seen the tops of the trees since midday, and I don't expect I will come morning. Can't hear much now. Just the howl of the wind, loud and mean, slipping through every crack like it's searching for a way in. Cabin feels smaller than usual, like the weight of it all's pressing in. Nothing but the heat from the chimney holding it back. Bran's curled up by the stove, my dog. Black-mouthed cur, strong build, lean. Good boy, smart too. Smarter than most men I've come across. He's sleeping for now, but one ear's always turned toward the door. That ear don't rest, same as me. We come out early this year, hoping for clean runs. Trapping's been fair, couple fox, plenty rabbit. Still waiting on bigger game, maybe a buck, or if luck's kind, a stray elk wandering down off the ridge. Built this place myself 4 winters back. From oak and pine I felled not 50 paces from where I'm sitting now. It groans when it settles, like the trees ain't quite done with it yet. Suits me fine. I don't mind the quiet. Truth be told, I almost prefer it. Supplies are good so far. Wood's stacked to the rafters. Snowshoes still dry. Bran's food's boxed up under the bed. He won't touch none of it till I say. Loyal bastard. Never once stole a bite. Anyway, I figure I'll keep writing now and then. Helps keep my head straight. Couple days passed without much worth writing about. Just setting traps, checking lines, mending gear. While I was checking a snare line this morning, I spotted smoke just past the east ridge. Pale trail, not like ours. I grabbed the rifle, a clean pelt, and half a sack of oats. Figured it might be the Ojibwe I've dealt with off and on over the years. Only folks I ever see this far out. Took me the better part of an hour pushing through snow near to my knees. Even with the snowshoes, every step felt like dragging my legs through wet cotton. Still, they kept me from sinking worse, and I made decent time, all things considered, till I reached them. Half dozen or so, fewer than I remember from past winters, and it stuck out to me more than I'd like to admit. Maybe some moved on. Or maybe the cold's been hard on more than just me and Bran. They looked more on edge than usual, eyes sharper, hands tighter on their blades, like folks waiting for something bad to happen. Hard to say, but it didn't feel like the same camp I'd visited before. Camp was quiet, no fire left, just the ghost of one. They looked up sharp when I stepped into view, hand to a blade, one fella gripping a bow. Guess they didn't know I was back for the season yet. Took a second, but then they settled once they recognized me. We nodded, said little. Truth is, we don't speak each other's tongue too well, but we've picked up enough over the years to get by. I learned to say fur or pelt, we wakwan, a hello, boozu, and even goodbye, ba mapi. Simple stuff. Just enough to get things done, without too much guesswork. One of the older men, Tallow I think they call him, pointed at my bundle. I've traded with him before. Wiry fella, face like dried bark, eyes sharp as a gutting knife. Doesn't smile much, but always fair in trade. He looked me over like he was sizing up what kind of winter I'd had already, eyes darting across my coat, my boots, even my face. Then he did it again, just a quick second scan, slower that time, like he was checking if I'd grown weaker or tougher since last we met. Then he gave a short nod. We swapped clean, my oats and a fox pelt for dried fish, some carved hooks, and a strip of smoked meat I couldn't place but figured would keep well enough. Their eyes, sharp, deep set, watched me the whole time. Cold eyes, still, like looking into a creek that just froze over. Just as I was fixing to leave, one of the women came up and pressed something into my hand. Looked like a carved piece of wood, dense and heavy in the hand, carved rough with little marks I didn't recognize. Hollowed some in the middle and packed with powder that smelled like burnt ash or pitch, tied off with old twine. She looked concerned, worried even, and pointed out toward the woods like she meant it as a warning. Eyes locked on mine the whole time, like she was trying to make sure I understood. But I didn't. Not really. I nodded anyhow. I ain't superstitious, not really, but I didn't want to be rude neither. Figured it was some kind of old belief, and I wasn't about to disrespect it. Felt wrong to give it back. It's sitting on the shelf now, next to the fire. Don't look like much. Just a lump of old ways. Might be a charm. Might be nothing. I don't pay it much mind. Cold's worsening. Hauled a log in from the stack I've got built up along the outside wall and damn near froze my fingers stiff just lifting it. Got enough wood, sure, but burning more than I figured this early in the season don't sit right with me. I may have underestimated how cold this winter had come on. Keep going at this rate and I ain't so sure I'll have enough to see it through. Might be a long winter yet. Bran just lifted his head, one ear up, eyes fixed on the door. Now he's on his feet, slow and stiff, hackles up. Starts with a low growl deep in his chest, then lets out a sharp bark. 1, 2, like he means it. I don't hear a thing at first. I'm about to tell Bran to quiet down before he spooks himself into a fit. Then comes a loud thudding crash right outside the cabin like something heavy hit the ground. Bran's still barking, sharper now, like whatever it is getting too close for comfort. I jolt up from the chair, heart thumping in my chest. That crash and Bran's bark damn near spooked the soul out of me. Takes me a second to steady myself. I move slow after that, quiet, trying not to make a sound. My hand finds the rifle by the wall, same as it's done 100 times before, but tonight it feels heavier. My breath's coming slow now, like my lungs know better than to make noise. It's strange. Been out here 4 winters, seen wolves, cougars, whatever else the woods might cough up. Could be one of them now, rooting around the place. That's what I tell myself anyhow. Still, got my nerves up worse than I'd like to admit. Bran's still staring that door down, low growl rumbling in his chest. I ain't seen him like this since that wolf came sniffing too close a couple winters back. And even then, he didn't bark like that. I stand there, rifle aimed at the door, breath tight in my chest. My eyes flick to the cracks in the frame. Snow's still coming down hard, wind moaning through the trees. But it ain't just the storm I'm listening for. There's something out there. I feel it. Bran feels it. But I know better than to go chasing after shadows in the dark. Probably just a wolf or something nosing around, smelling old bait or the meat I brought back. Happens now and then. You don't hunt at night, not in this cold, not out here. Let it sniff and circle all at once. Ain't no cause to go stirring trouble before you know what it is. Come first light, I'll find its tracks and follow, rifle in hand, just in case it's still lurking.